Well, welcome back to the channel. On this one, we're going to go dig into our 71 Beetle that you saw pick up on a previous episode, and we're going to see what it all needs. We know there's definitely transmission issues. I was told that before I bought it. It's sat for a day or so, and there's a puddle of oil, so it's a good puker, which isn't that surprising. But I want to start with just checking the valves, make sure they're at least somewhat in range, and then do a compression test. That will tell us, okay, is the motor good, bad? I mean, we drove it down the road. It has an exhaust leak, which kind of doesn't help tell you how it's running or not. So we're gonna start compression, and if that's good, then we'll do a proper valve adjustment, and we will eventually do an oil change. We'll fix some oil leaks. Engine's got to come out to get the transmission fixed. But for now, we're going to start with that. And again, our goal here is just to make this a good driver. Maybe with minimum budget, really like zero budget. Make it a good driver so someone else can buy it and then live the dream, and they can make it whatever they want. We might, if we can find some wheels, we might change the wheels up a little bit. But first of all, we're going to start with fixing the transmission for sure. But before that, reverse up, will be just making sure the engine's actually good. If it's low on compression, well, then we got to think about, are we going to do rings, and if we do rings, how far into this we go. But hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to be really good. So we're going to start with that. So we've been busy. I didn't get a lot of footage done, but we've got the transmission out, which we knew was bad. We knew it was had issues, and so what it actually was, which is what we kind of figured, is we have got some broken gears in the differential. So we will get that sorted out because it shifted fine. It just made terrible noise, and I'm not sure how that happened. It's usually not the case on a stock type build, but maybe the guy was having too much fun. What we also did at the same time, the engine was a puker, as I said earlier, so we've got it stripped down. We did a compression test to see, and one was at 95, the other ones were at about 115. So we thought, you know what, we're gonna have to reseal it, and maybe we need to do rings. So we're not gonna do a rebuild, but we will get it all cleaned up and make sure it's back into good running order. A little bit more than we hoped for, but that's how it goes. So we've got a pile of parts that we took off, and most of that will go back in. It was a doghouse engine, but they had a single port oil cooler, so we'll make that correct. But that is how it is right now, and we're going to continue with this, but also get this thing a little cleaned up. Going to hopefully get this thing on the pressure washer, super clean it underneath, and then we also want to take out the interior. Maybe we're going to do a headliner. We'll see how that goes. We've never tackled a headliner, but the car came with one, so we're going to do that as well. But for now, that's the update on the transmission. Well, this video is going to end much differently than what we figured when I started shooting. As you can see, spoiler alert, car is stripped almost down to nothing. So you're going to have a video here showing us dismantling it and what our plans are with it. And at the end, all of a sudden it's going to change and it's going to turn into a much bigger project, but for good reasons. So hope you enjoy. Okay, we're going to continue on. I did some pressure washing under the underside, degreased it, and now I'm filthy, but we're going to clean the interior, gut it, So seats out, door panels out, probably headliner out because it's been patched and it came with a new headliner. We'll pop out sun visors. Carpet, we'll see what we do with the carpet yet. I think we have another carpet kit somewhere. But for now, yeah, we're just gonna yard out this thing and then see what we can do. Okay, so let's start with this, that.
Do you know what it is? Is it?
We can start by taking this. Let's take this. Let's start with the back seat. Okay, we'll need two set. Oh, no, we don't even need a 17. There we go. Is your Volkswagen a sex symbol? I don't know. You guys can tell me. Is that a sex symbol? I would have to say. I would have to probably say no. Let's get this out. Okay, so there's that. So we can take. These just. They have a lot of clips in there, like kind of what you see on the one behind it. And then, like these ones. These ones we might the backs we could probably reuse. The driver's side door is definitely done. On the door, you have to take the window crank out.
Okay.
And there's a little Phillips right here underneath there.
Okay.
So that little black trim piece pops out somehow with a screwdriver. And then you have a Phillips.
You can pull it up. You can just pull it off. I don't know, mine just came off.
Okay, well, this one. There we go. This one did too. And here there'll be a fingernail. There'll be a Phillips screw underneath here too. You just take the black cover off with a screwdriver. And then
try to keep the.
Oh, look at the treasure in here. There's fuses, bulbs. Yellow Beetle.
First aid kit.
First aid kit. Okay, well let's take that.
Oh, there's a light bulb in here too.
Light bulb there too. Okay, well let's just empty out the pockets because these panels are going to be trashed probably, so we might just want to hang on to this stuff.
It's a Volkswagen first aid kit as well.
Oh, so that might be worth money somewhere. I don't know what those are. Huh. Interesting.
So how does it come off once you take off the bolt or the screw?
That should just now with a different screwdriver. It's just probably tight on there, but it should just come right off. Oh, more car keys. Just.
Okay.
This will be, I think, just hooked in place, I think. Yeah, the guy that we bought it off of, unfortunately, because these panels are not that old, the vapor barrier let go, and then once water gets in there, or moisture, it's pretty much garbage at that point, so we'll put vapor barriers in. I probably need to grab that screwdriver again, pry on. There you go. Clips off. Now just lift up on it because this is hooked in there. There we go. And that vapor barrier is totally trashed too, which is what we figured. You need another fragrance for your room? Oh, a door. This is a door belongs to that thing.
Whoa, that is strong.
Yeah.
Cotton candy flavor.
Cotton candy. Girls might like it. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, we got headliner out. You can see from the pile there. There's a headliner, some old carpet, some whatever. Car came with new headliner, and we're going to attempt it. I think we still got to clean it up a little bit better, but you can see it's really solid in those corners where they always rust out. Yeah, it's been painted black again on the floor pan, but we're going to probably leave that. Got the rear window out, which I was more worried about because you can evidence of some leaking rubber there. And the front window out, which we saved, so we should be able to get that back in. We'll do something on the dash too yet, not sure. But I think for now, that's not so bad. And here's our pile of stuff I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Back seats, we need at least padding kits. The front seats, if we use these, then we need to do something. But that's what we wanted to accomplish for today. That's awesome. Somebody was watching the first video or saw something we posted on social media, and this Beetle is now sold. It's already moved along, but the good news is we're going to get to do a full-on paint job, still go with mechanical rebuild, refresh we're going to call it. So not a body off by any means, but we are going to go with a rebuilt motor instead of just resealing the one that we showed earlier. And so that's going to go in there eventually. So that's already off at the rebuilders. But car's going to probably go to a color change. I think the customer's leaning towards red, which is fine with us. Interior might be going to a black, door panels, salt and pepper carpet. Headliner we were going to do anyway. So our scope of work has got bigger, which is fine. Will be exterior paint. Underside will get just painted black and made look good again. And it's now supposed to be ready for spring 2026. So we're just gonna tear it down a little bit further. Fenders, doors come off. Obviously, if doing a paint color change, there's gonna be paint on the inside too, which makes a little more work. So, but yeah, it's gonna be a stock rims, tires, 1600. And we're pretty happy with that too. So it's still gonna be on our channel. Customer wants to go with a color change. So we're happy to oblige. It's going to probably be a red. Still working on those details, but it will be a complete color change inside out. So that's why the front is all apart. The inside being a late model Beetle that has door jambs and door inners and a little bit up the footwell area by the dash, but most of the back is going to be hidden by upholstery later on. Even engine bay got tore down a little further, so much bigger tear down than what we had originally talked about beginning of the video, which our idea was just to do a mechanical rebuild. Also, we are going to go with a rebuilt motor so that puker that was in here is actually still sitting on the stand over here. And we decided to take the motor out of the 65 sunroof that we picked up at the same time and rebuild that one instead, since that one appeared to be in need of rebuild more than that one did. So yeah, we're happy. That's how the video works. Someone watched it, someone called looking for a project and whether we could change it. There's going to be a couple episodes on this build, but we're going to be starting into bodywork straight away because that is the thing that's going to probably take the longest. And stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.